January 2nd, 1967, except for the NSA, of course. Somebody forgot to tell them. So January 2nd rolls around, the Silver Dawn spy planes are already in the air, the F-4s are on the airstrip with the jamming pods mounted and they're ready to go, and it's fucking cloudy and overcast out, which is not good for this entire mission. But also, fuck it, there's nothing they can do. They have to run this mission right now. They shut down the skies over all of Southeast Asia to get this shit done. It has to happen right now or it's never gonna happen. But I mean, hey, it should all work out. I mean, even inside of the Art of War, Sun Tzu once said, and I quote, "You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather." Wait a minute. How did the lyrics to Miss Jackson get inside of my Sun Tzu book? I guess I was Andre 3000. I apologize. A trillion times. Anyways, point stands. The mission goes. So the F-4s get put up in the air, and there's 7 flights of F-4s. Each flight is 4 F-4s for a total of 28, and they are all named after cars. Flight 1 is named Olds, being led by Robin Olds. Flight 2 is Ford, led by Chappie, and Flight 3 is Rambler, being led by Captain John Stone. And everything they do follows exactly what the F-105s would normally do. They're taking the same route at the same elevation, using the same radio frequencies. They're even using bomber call signs in case somehow their radio transmissions get intercepted, and they're emitting the same jamming frequencies as well, using those pods. So sure enough, the MiGs show up, and wouldn't you know it, the first guy to see one is none other than Robin Olds. He immediately splits his flight into 2 groups of 2, and Olds and his wingman take off after this MiG. Olds fires 2 radar-guided missiles, and they both end up losing their lock, and he misses entirely. He then closes the distance more so he can fire a heat-seeking missile, and it's a dud. And then the MiG that he's chasing goes into the clouds, and he loses them entirely, and as soon as he loses sight of that MiG, another MiG is screaming past him, going the opposite direction, so close that Olds can't just make a normal turn. Without batting an eye, Olds immediately hits a vector roll, which is a technique right out of the World War II dogfighting handbook. It's essentially you nose up and you do a backflip corkscrew maneuver and end up behind your enemy. And as he's mid-vector roll upside down pulling G's, he gets a radio transmission from Captain Johnson of Rambler Group saying, "Hey, I just got into the battlefield. Where are you? I heard that you're engaging an enemy." Olds finishes the vector roll, gets behind this MiG, radios back to Stone, finds your own, and then fires a missile and blows up the first MiG-21. At this point, the rest of the MiGs kind of figure out that the Americans have tricked them and they are now basically locked inside of the Thunderdome, and they're